Okay, so let's get an update on the crypto space, whether it's a shakeout and whether it's ready to bounce. And I'm telling you all, don't want to miss the crypto news for today. Okay, so let's get started with straight with the BTC chart. Okay, so as of now, we know that BTC can either bounce this 26,650 support, or it can break this, make a resistance, and then only we enter all the short position. Okay, so then we enter the short position all the way to 24,900 and 24,900 support. Okay, so remember, if we are expecting a bounce, it will go all the way to 27,470. Remember, 27,470. Okay, so now we need to take all this data and put it into the other altcoins. Okay, so as for Ethereum, okay, so as for Ethereum right now, Ethereum needs to go all the way to, you can say Ethereum needs to go to its support at 1,770. Okay, so as of now, Ethereum can come, well, again it can, Ethereum can come here, it can come back again here, and it can go all the way to down to 1,770. Okay, so from here it can either bounce or it can break the support. That's what BTC does. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your avax chart. Okay, so for avax chart, avax is right here. Okay, so avax is right here. If your BTC breaks that support at 26,780, right, that support, then your avax will retest here back, and it will go all the way down. It will retest around to $14.46, and it will go all the way to your take profits, where you will put it at $12.03. Okay, but if BTC bounces, then you know it will break this resistance. Your avax also will break this resistance, so it will break this resistance, and it will go all the way up, right? So now let's go into your, it'll go all the way to your $15.32. Okay, so now let's go to your next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so for Solana chart also is having a good entry like avax. If your BTC is going on a downwards trend, then your Solana will retest to this resistance at around $19.77. And if your Bitcoin goes down from that 26,000 support, right, this too will have a good entry right here to enter and ride it all the way, Solana, to $17.27. But if it bounces, BTC bounces that support, this too will break its support and make it as a support, and then it will go all the way to $21.29. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your dot chart. Okay, so for dot chart also, the dot chart will go right now. If you feel Bitcoin will bounce, just wait for another 2-3 candles, and then we can enter your dot position right here. If you're feeling it's a bounce, you can ride it all the way to $5.48. But if BTC breaks that support at 26,000, your dot will break its own support at $5.25. Once it breaks, makes the resistance, then only we enter a short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to $4.67. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your Cardano. Okay, so for your Cardano also, if you feel BTC is going to bounce at 26,000, then you know, if you take an entry for your Cardano at around 0.36 to your take profits around 0.38. Okay, but if it breaks, if BTC breaks that support at 26,000, then your Cardano will also break its own support at 0.35, make as a resistance, then only we enter a short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to 0.32 cents. Okay, so we don't need to buy it right now, we just need to watch at BTC. Don't buy just because you see green candles at Cardano over here. We just watch BTC, what BTC is doing. If BTC is only bouncing, it'll 2-3 more candles will be there, that will go up, then you know, confirm buy, then you can buy into this Cardano position. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your Algorand. Okay, so your Algorand too is gone down. Okay, but if you know about Algorand, you know that the bottom is 0.16. Okay, so right now it's at 0.15. The bottom that it has gone is 0.16, because the last time it has touched was in 2022. Okay, and the last two times it touched in 2018 and 2020. Okay, so right now if you're bullish on algo, would be a good entry to be buying, okay, not shorting, okay, since this is the bottom. Now, so let's go into the next chart, which is your near chart. Okay, so for a near chart also, we if BTC bounces the same as others, if BTC bounces, your near also will bounce from here and go to $1.71. Okay, so if BTC breaks that 26 support, then you know your near also will break its own support at $1.55. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, then only we enter, okay, a short entry, and we ride it all the way to $1.26. Okay, now let's talk into your last chart, which is your phantom. Okay, the phantom also is coming a good entry right here at the support of its own at 0.35 cents. If Bitcoin bounces, then we attack on this one. Okay, we attack on 0.35 cents and we sell it all the way to 0.39 cents for phantom chart. But if it breaks, you know that your phantom chart will break its own support, which once it breaks support, it'll go like all the way. Once it breaks this, it'll retest to this one over here. It'll retest here, which I'll show you right now. Okay, so once it breaks, once your phantom breaks, it'll come back to retest, right? And then only we enter short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to, you can see here, at around 0.29 cents. Okay, so now let's go straight to your crypto trends. So for crypto trends, there's nothing, but yesterday there were some good entries that we've seen, right? So we'll go into that. Okay, so the first one was rndr, which rndr from here we're talking about, right? It went up and then because BTC dumped, it went down. Okay, but it's having a good, this you can see, having good support at around $2.54. If your BTC starts bouncing, then we need to re-enter this one. Okay, only the entry that's actually went up was IMX. We needed some time, right? And IMX has gone down. We didn't enter IMX. Only Neo pumped. Okay, so exactly when the dump happened, it pumped. Okay, your Neo. Okay, so if Bitcoin keeps going up, this too will go on a rapid fire. Okay, your Neo chart. Okay, CFX went straight down from that line. From here it went straight down, but we didn't take entry. We're waiting for a fourth candle, right, on a 4-hour chart. Okay, so now you all know that you all need to see even this. You all need to see then Neo, then render. Okay, if BTC pumps, then you all start entering into these ones. Okay, let's see CFX. Your CFX also. Okay, so into your crypto trends right now, there's nothing, only those ones which yesterday we seen. So now let's go straight to your crypto news. Okay, so here's the news that's actually quite impressive. Okay, so Cosmos integrates 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. Okay, that's the standard to enable cross-chain NFT tracking and transfer. Okay, so as you all know that Cosmos just integrated this 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. Okay, so it's NFT on the Cosmos chain. But what it does is, you know what is, first I'll tell you what is Cosmos. Cosmos is a multi-chain platform. Okay, so in short, with this NFT 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, once it integrated right now, it's an NFT, interoperable NFT. Okay, so that's the main thing. Allows users to track and transfer NFTs across different blockchain with the need without the need for bridging protocols. Okay, so now you can directly take your NFT once it's minted on the Cosmos chain. You can directly take it on any chain. You don't need to worry about anything like you don't need to do the how it was first previously done, mint on other chain and mint it on one chain and then evade it on another chain, right? So that's what this is, kind of a massive news, since this NFT will gain a lot of traction right now, and the Cosmos also coin will start going. Okay, so what it will do, like if you want to see a broader aspect of what I'm trying to say, integrating into games, Web3, identity and social platforms. Okay, so the Cosmos token will only gain the traction and this NFTs also. So if you are seeing an opportunity, now is a good time to be seeing in the Cosmos chain on those NFTs. Okay, so the coins that actually pumped were EV Moss and yeah, the EVMOS only one you can take. Okay, so the Atom token will be a good entry, as even if you see on a daily, right? You see on a daily, just put it on full screen. You'll see it on a daily. You'll see it on a daily. It's going at the bottom. Okay, so right now it's around $10.38. So if Bitcoin pumps, then this NFT of Atom will start also gaining some good momentum, the same as how Bitcoin NFT was gaining some momentum, right? So now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, so I'll just zoom it a little bit close so you can see. Okay, so Michael Saylor says embraces Bitcoin ordinals. Okay, so as you all know that there's a debate, right? The Bitcoin ordinals is bad, right? But Michael Saylor is embracing this Bitcoin ordinals. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, so if you see this news, you will know that exactly what I meant about the cross-chain thing, right? So NFT marketplace, this NFT marketplace, name NFT marketplace, enables cross-chain purchases on multiple networks. Okay, so how this NFT trades, the platform works, right? It supports cross-chain purchases, but it's not like Atom. Okay, so see how this does. It burns the NFT tokens from one chain and then it remints from another chain. Okay, so that's why I meant that the Atom one, you don't need to burn and remint, right? You can directly cross-chain the NFT, okay, without burning. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, so AI developers Anthropic raises 450 million in series round. Okay, so this news, why I actually seen it, because if you see that most of the investment, okay, so the investment on this one, Anthropoly 450 million, who were allowed in this was, who participated in this was Google, then Salesforce Ventures, Sound Ventures, and Zoom Venture, and Spark Capital also, right? They have funded the raise Spark Capital. Okay, so if you see that, once you read this news, you know that all the money is going into AI. Okay, so we also need to check on the AI tokens mostly. Okay, so which most of them will go into zero, but the ones that are actually strong, right? We need to check on that. Okay, so that's it for your crypto news and your crypto charts. If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.